Hi, brothers and sisters. How are you doing today? Today is the sixth day of the month. So today we are here with Proverbs 6 Lessons for Daily Life. My child, if you have put up security for a friend's debt or agreed to guarantee the debt of a stranger, if you have trapped yourself by your agreement and are caught by what you said, follow my advice and save yourself. For you have placed yourself at your friend's mercy. Now swallow your pride. Go and beg to have your name erased. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. Save yourself like a gazelle escaping from a hunter, like a bird fleeing from a net. Take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise. Though they have no prince or governor or ruler to make them work, they labor hard all summer, gathering food for the winter. But you lazy bones, how long will you sleep? When will you wake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber. What are worthless and wicked people like? They are constant liars, signaling their deceit with the wink of an eye, a nudge of the foot, or the wiggle of a finger. Their perverted hearts plot evil, and they constantly stir up trouble. But they will be destroyed suddenly, broken in an instant beyond all hope of healing. There are six things the Lord hates. No, seven things he detests: haughty eyes, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in a family. My son, obey your father's commands and don't neglect your mother's instructions. Keep your words always in your heart. Keep their words forever in your heart. Tie them around your neck. When you walk, their counsel will lead you. When you sleep, when you sleep, they will protect you. When you wake up, they will advise you. For their command is a lamp, and their instruction a light. Their corrective discipline is the way to life. It will keep you from the immoral woman, from the smooth tongue of a promiscuous woman. Don't lust for her beauty. Don't let her coy glances seduce you. For a prostitute will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life. Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch on fire? Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet? So it is with the man who sleeps with another man's wife. He who embraces her will not go unpunished. Excuses might be found for a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he must pay back seven times what he stole, even if he has to sell everything in his house. But the man who commits adultery is an utter fool, for he destroys himself. He will be wounded and disgraced. His shame will never be erased. For the woman's jealous husband will be furious, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will accept no compensation, nor be satisfied with the payoff of any size. These are truly instructions to live by. Don't take what is not yours, especially when it comes to um, being married and your vows and seeking affection outside of your spouse. The overview. Proverbs 6 is a chapter of practical wisdom, offering warnings against financial traps, laziness, deceitful behavior, and sexual immorality. It serves as a guide for living a disciplined, honorable life, emphasizing the consequences of poor choices. The key themes: financial surety, which is verses 1 to 5, warns against co signing or guaranteeing loans for a friend or stranger. Doing so makes you personally liable, and the text advises doing whatever it takes to quickly resolve or escape this financial trap. Diligence versus laziness, which is in verses 6 to 11, uses the ant as an example to illustrate hard work and personal responsibility. The passage cautions that laziness invites poverty, which can come upon you suddenly like a thief. The seven things that God hates, which is in verses 16 to 19, lists specific behaviors that are detestable to God because they destroy relationships and society. They are haughty, which in parentheses is arrogant eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that eagerly run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, a person who sows discord among brothers, stirs up conflict. And if you noticed, out of that seven, two of them pertain to lying. So lying is right up there. The dangers of adultery, verses 20 to 35, strongly cautions against sexual immorality. It highlights that destruction, financial ruin, and social shame that come with it far outweigh temporary pleasure. The consequences, if you know this story about David and Bathsheba, strong consequences. Even though God never took his hand off David, he had to discipline David, and there were some hard, very hard consequences that he had to deal with. Why it matters. The overarching message of Proverbs 6 is the importance of personal responsibility, forethought, and character. It teaches that making wise, proactive decisions regarding money, work, and relationships will save you from future heartache and regret. How can I apply Proverbs 6 to my life? The chapter is filled with wise advice. Verses 1 to 5 urge us to extract ourselves from a deal which leaves us struck and vulnerable. Number 3, which brings us to verses 6 to 11, where we are urged to work hard. Number 4, verses 12 to 19 warns us against troublemakers and evil people. And number 5, verses 20 to 35 warn us about adultery. Someone once told me, like, if you're working at a job and maybe you dislike the job or you dislike the person you work for, whenever you are working, work as though You are working and representing God, working for God, being a representative of God, being positive, and keep striving forward. God will reward you. Don't look for man's recognition and rewards. Look to God. Be a good representative of being a child of God. So I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless you.